the chocolates.
What the frick is that?
We got the chocolates.
Don't they do dad jokes?
We got the chocolates.
Wait, there's a podcast?
Yes.
Really?
Skits, welcome back to the We Got the Chocolates podcast. I'm Leigh.
I'm Skint.
And I'm Gode.
And that's Mickus over there.
Hello.
Mickus films. He chimes in when we need him. You've probably arrived by accident, but definitely stay for a laugh. We Got the Chocolates. That is a win.
Boys, I've done my best Mitchell Drennan impersonation last week.
No. What kind?
no.
You forgot something.
The social awkwardness. Yeah. It was a rarity because I'm normally sort of quite confident, but like I had to go get my hair cut.
Right, you do hate that.
I do hate I hate the barber as well, but I was like in a mad rush. I was trying to organise everything and dropping kids to school and all this sort of stuff. Anyway, so I've got in there, got the ears lowered, sat down. Have you not heard that before?
Not heard that expression.
No.
Got the ears lowered.
No.
It's one of the all-time expressions.
Yeah.
Like, if
No,
you ever want a
I like
way
it.
to tell, like not tell people, but to help people laugh, like, or you just want a cheap laugh to feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
If someone gets a haircut, say to them, me and Gode have been doing it for 18 years. If someone gets a haircut, just say, oh, you got your ears lowered, mate.
Ears lowered.
Guaranteed laugh every time. Someone will laugh. Look, just happened. Dave over there, producer Dave, he's laughed. He lost it. Anyway, sorry.
No, it's all good. No, so like I sat down, he started doing the thing, whatever, and he like I hadn't met this bloke before, and he asked me what my job is, and like I'm an exercise physiologist, but I hate saying that because then I have to explain what an exercise physiologist. So I usually just say, yeah, I'm a physio. It's just
Oh, I see.
yeah, like it's not really the same. It's a bit different, but it's just like it just saves the conversation. But anyway, so I've said it, I'm a physio, speaking, and he goes, and then I've dropped and what about you, mate? What do you do?
So is this like your full-time thing?
It's just like,
What did he give you?
The good thing is, like, he laughed. He said, I do this, but I do something else as well. So I was like, okay, this is okay.
And you were like, yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, that's what I was. No, I remember last time you told me that. I haven't been here before. So I'm just sitting there just going like, this is good. Yeah.
Okay.
So now I know how it feels, buddy.
Yes. Yeah. Welcome to my world. That's incredibly unlucky.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. Well done.
Yeah,
Chris.
it's disappointing.
It would have made him feel good about himself.
Yeah.
But he's just like offended by that. It's like, oh, am I doing that bad of a job?
Why have I got a mohawk?
Now, Skid, what did you do last week? You were away for a while.
Yeah. Thursday. Yeah, I was away last Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday went down to watch the Formula One with Dave the Brit, who knows jack shit. Turns out he loves Formula One. So
And he actually knows a little bit about that.
knows
too.
a little bit. So yeah, no, that was good. I ended up having quite a few awkward interactions with people as well along the way, so that was great.
Were any of them Formula One drivers?
No, actually, we sort of brushed past with Oscar Piastri, but it was that was pretty awkward too, actually, because I was too scared to talk to him, obviously, and he was getting crowded by news organisations and things of that nature. So
Should have brought the We Got the Chocks mic down.
yeah.
It's funny. He was actually telling me the same thing about he brushed past you too.
Yeah, I know. He would have recognised me. But yeah, no, it was good. It was a good weekend. One of the weird interactions was I had to take someone came up and asked me to take their B-reel.
People still doing that.
Apparently.
Oh, I remember that thing.
At least one person is on. I never got on it, so I had no idea what I was doing. And yeah, I took the photo and then realised the face I pulled was just incredibly awkward. So yeah, that's on her page. So that's good. Everyone.
Oh, you were in the B-reel?
Oh, I thought I thought you meant as in
Oh,
like,
because it does a bit of front and back
it takes a
action.
photo with the front camera and the back camera.
Now that's just not okay, Leigh.
Jesus.
Crikey.
That's a shame.
So I was in one of the cameras.
The old bit of front and back action.
Yes.
Well done, Skid.
Anyways.
That might do us, I think.
Anyway, the actual race was exciting, wasn't it? I mean, you're not well known for your Formula One knowledge. I think that's kind of the whole premise of the Formula Fools podcast you've started is like Dave the Brit that knows jack shit, actually knows stuff and you know nothing.
Yep,
But
correct.
you're learning. And
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I've never followed or paid any attention to Formula One at all until Dave started chewing my ear off about it 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. So yeah, I've sort of been learning, and he's roped me into doing that Formula Fools podcast, which has been great. But yeah, that was the first race I've ever been to, and I really didn't know a great deal about what was going on. I did know enough to know that Max Verstappen keeps winning.
yeah, really, she's saying that now.
Yeah, I know.
Max Verstappen.
That's
what he calls it.
I literally said it wrong on the podcast, so that was good. But yeah, so I've got that right now. And so he's obviously been winning heaps. So this race was a lot more exciting because he did not finish, so which meant someone else won. So that was nice.
It's very sad, isn't it? It's sad that the sport is that dominated by one person.
Yeah, it kind of felt uncomfortable, like when his car brakes blew up or whatever it was, and literally everyone on the hill around us just started cheering, and I was like, oh,
Yeah,
that's sad.
because they
Sorry.
just want to see someone else win. That is,
He only got $4 million that weekend.
He's had a tough one.
it's interesting. Skin, actually, probably Formula One is the only formula you didn't pay attention to throughout your chemistry degree, would you say?
Yes, yeah.
I was going to make an Excel joke, but like he excels at that type of stuff. But anyway, that was as good as gold anyway.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Happy?
Yeah, happy.
Good. If you're a first-time listener, Skin actually didn't do a chemistry degree. I thought he did.
It's physics.
He did physics. Also a bit of formula in that, isn't there?
There are some
100%.
formulas.
Lots, I reckon.
Yeah, there were some formulas there.
All of Newton's 10?
He's got 3. They were all in there. Yep.
Perfect. All right. And also, Mickus wanted to give a quick update on the NRL tipping comp because he is dominating. Sent me a screenshot the other day saying it. How is it possible to be this bad when I try hard?
Oh, yeah. So going into this week, I think I was 147th out of 151. And I'm making my way up the rankings this week. 135.
Nice.
Oh, I thought you were going to be like,
Nope.
I'm 53.
Right.
What are you, Skin?
I don't know, but
I think we're on the same amount of tip. So I think I'm. and we've got the same numbers.
Yeah. Wait, what have you done there, Mickus? Because you and I both got 1 right in the first round, which sucked, obviously. But then
Yeah.
I've sort of worked it out since then.
Well,
Mickus
no.
hasn't, I guess.
I mean, how do you? It's just trying to tip. It's hard to work
It's
out,
50-50,
really.
yes, isn't it?
Yeah. Well,
You just-
you just pick the team you think's going to win.
Yeah, that's what I've done.
then they
and
win.
you've just
And then
done the
just-
same thing, but got a few more than me.
Yeah, so if you just get the right one, that's fine.
Oh, that's great. Skin. Good
Yeah,
insight.
so it's weird that we're not all number one.
He was actually telling me about the lottery now. So if you just like circle the right, like,
We'd be billionaires,
It's really not that hard. I don't see the problem.
All right, well, let's see if Dave the Brit that knows jack shit has got the right one here with our
got it.
joke of the week. You can leave these for us on the chalk line. That's at wegotthechocolates.com.au. There is a little place there for you to leave a voice message. And this one was sent in by Nathan.
All right, lads. It's Nathan here. I just needed to kind of call and vent to someone because last night came home and discovered that somebody had broken into my house and stolen my fucking limbo stick. I mean, how low can you go?
Well done. Happy. Cody's not
it's fine. I mean, honestly, like, what do you expect me from this segment?
I think it's just because you can't relate to it because you don't have. Remember, you sold your limbo stick.
I did actually the other day. Yeah, got a great price for it. I wanted to go lower, but I couldn't.
Oh, yes. Wonderful.
Well done. Nathan and Gode. Probably Gode more so. Nah, well done, Nathan.
Very nice.
You can't work
top
without
shelf, Nathan.
Yeah, good stuff. As Gode just did a return, but you can't return without the serve. Wide to the forehand.
Mm-hmm.
That's a tennis reference for you, Mickus.
No, I got that.
Nice.
Sometimes I'm not convinced.
Yeah, that's fair.
Skin, you have a written one?
I do. Comes in from Mike. He says, "Hi lads, Mike from Scotland here. Love the podcast. Brightens up the grey and rainy days, so that's almost every day." Sorry to hear that, Mike. Anyways, his joke. I'm in my 50s now and have a fair few tablets to take every day. Got my Viagra and sleeping tablets mixed up. Ended up having 40 wanks.
See, now that is good gear.
It'd be red raw too.
Oh my God. I didn't want to think about it in more detail.
No, there's not much that can brace you for that. I wouldn't have
Fucking
thought.
blisters.
Proper onslaught. Wink, wink, 40 winks, you know what I'm saying, Skin?
I know what you're saying.
Jeez, thank you very much. They're 2 good jokes, great stuff. And they were brought to you by our good friends at Better Beer. They have 5 fantastic beers and plenty of good merch as well. Check them out, betterbeer.com.au. And the MIDI I'm going for.
All going middies.
Oh, we are too. Well done.
We're sensible.
Yes, we are.
Okay. Well, last week or maybe the week before, Gode made a pretty massive call on our podcast, actually, which led to something interesting this week. If you've got that little sound grab for us, Latham.
Super Rooster Toowoomba has the best chips in the world.
Well, that couldn't be less well known. Yeah.
That was pretty much it. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty massive call. I'd never heard of Super Rooster Toowoomba. So
I think the funniest thing about that was it was just so out of the blue. It was like that was not a planned thing. Obviously, I mean, we don't do that much planning, but
Never.
Yeah, but like I just said, Gode, what's the best chips? I think we were talking about like out of KFC.
Colonel
like,
and Rooster and all that, yeah.
And then Gode just like literally like he had it prepared. Like someone had asked him yesterday, like, Super Rooster Toowoomba.
Yeah, it stands out.
It does.
Like greyhounds.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Well, it turns out a lot of people agreed with you as well. We posted a video of that, and plenty of people were telling us, like, "Yep, he's definitely right. You've got to go taste these chips in Toowoomba."
There were also people that blew up about us revealing the secret. I don't really get that.
The secret.
Yeah.
As in like they don't want tourism to Toowoomba by the sound of things.
Yeah. I thought we were doing like a nice thing, and it was like, oh, don't give away the secret, you idiots.
Yeah.
I was like, I'd hate to provide
Give them more money.
customers.
Yeah. Yeah. Businesses do hate paying customers.
Bloody went down to Super Rooster the other day. All these freaking people in
Line up everywhere.
Yeah, bizarre. But yeah, anyway, so we obviously, it felt like we had to taste them. I mean, and Toowoomba obviously so close to us. It's like a little 2-hour drive. So we made our way out there last week to give it a crack, which was nice. Although trying to do some work in the backseat while you two were driving was less nice, but that was
me
fun.
and Mickus?
You
How's
and
the car
Mickus.
sickness? Bigger car sickness.
He doesn't
get it.
Mate, unbelievable.
I'd be sitting in there vomiting.
Yeah,
I was thinking,
I'm the same.
I don't get that.
Wow.
Yeah, Skim was staring at his screen the whole time, both ways.
Or at us, just
Not staring at
disappointed.
the screen both ways, as in landscape
Yeah.
input.
Yeah.
He was like,
You must have had a fish out in your mouth. You wouldn't have got car sick with a fish out in your mouth.
These fish shows apparently just fix everything.
Everything.
I can't say I tested it. I did not have a fish in my mouth, no.
Try it next time.
Will do. But yeah, we eventually got out there. Saw a couple welcome to Toowoomba signs. They certainly don't miss you with those.
Yeah, there's 3 welcome to Toowoomba signs.
At least you know where you are.
You get welcome 3 separate times.
Yeah.
It's quite nice. I mean, they're obviously not expecting you to get up the hill. Maybe they are, I don't know.
The
If
range.
they put 3. Is it a range?
Toowoomba Range is what it's called, mate.
It is a
It's
hill.
kind of hilly.
Yeah. It's also a range.
Yeah, it is. It is uphill. Yeah.
And downhill on the way out.
That's that is how that
Sort of
works.
mountain.
Yeah.
But yeah, is that okay? So there are 3 Super Roosters out there.
Which one did you guys go to?
I don't know. That was the question: is did we go to the right one? Apparently, there's a right one and a wrong one.
The one on the
We
way
went to-
out towards Dolby. Like keep going through the town, go towards Dolby.
I think we cooked it.
Yeah.
No,
Well, that was the chips they cooked.
Did cook them?
Why would those ones be so much better?
Well, that's like if you're driving out that way and going out west, so that's the stop out. So out of the town, and then you keep going through, and then you get to Oakey, Jundere, and Dolby out that way.
Sure.
That doesn't answer the question.
Why are they better?
Yeah,
I don't know,
surely
mate. I
the
don't
3
work in the
Super
restaurant.
Roosters all make super
They're the
chips.
same chip.
Have you eaten at this one particular restaurant and gone, that's the greatest chip ever? Or
Yes.
is this like a continual thing you've done?
Oh, every time, because my grandparents were Dolby. So every time we'd go out there, it was like halfway pit stop, bang, Super Rooster.
Have you eaten at all the Super Roosters?
Nah, just that one.
Oh, okay. So,
okay.
so
But that's the one, some bloke in the comments said something. And then did you go to Woolawee? Yeah.
I remember reading that comment.
Yeah, yes. Yeah.
Something.
Yeah. And I'm sure it's that one.
Well, we went to the first one, and then Super Rooster messaged us on Instagram and said, go to this one, the parking's better. And we were like, well, parking does make the chips taste better.
Yeah.
So we went into
I thought it
that.
was salt.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
But yeah, first we sorted the parking because that was a key part of the criteria.
Yeah.
And so that meant that we'd been to 2 of them. And then we were sort of thinking like, oh, because they told us to go to this one, that must mean it's like the original. And then when we were asking, it was like, so is this the original Super Rooster? They're like, no, this is the 4th actually.
Yeah.
The original got knocked down. So
I mean, that's unlucky.
That is considerably unlucky.
You're never going to find the original.
No.
So.
we could have gone to like the site that it was at maybe, but I don't think they'd be serving great chips anymore.
No. Bit burnt.
I don't think it burnt down. Did it burn down?
I don't think so.
So yeah, that was our confusion. You sort of just said Super Rooster Toowoomba. We got there thinking that would be one restaurant, and there was 3 to choose from.
No, I haven't been to the other
not
two.
off to a good
I reckon even when I used to go through, I don't even think there was
2
multiples. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So we went off to a great start. We got in there and asked the bloke working there why what's all the fuss about these chips? What makes them so good? Why they're so great? And of course, wouldn't give away the secret recipe. You said they're made with love.
Good. Excellent.
Why is everything?
Everything's always made with love when it's
everything
good.
good's always made with love.
Yeah.
Is there anything bad made with pure hatred?
There's not many companies come out and say, what makes your chips so good?
Hate.
Well, we hate what we do.
Disdain for my employment.
Simply doing this for the dollars.
Yeah, no one really wants to give it away, do they?
Yeah, no.
And then we also had like one, so we went round 2 with the chips because we tried one lot of chips. We were like, oh, that's really good. And then this guy yelled at us as he was coming out of the drive through, like, did you get the extra salt? And we're like, nah. he was like, got to try that. And back in we went for extra salt.
Good.
What's your stance on extra salt?
At some places you need it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Like
Not this place.
Not this place. No, stock standard's enough at this place. Yeah.
I must say I prefer the stock standard.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I would agree. I think there's definitely such a thing as too much salt.
Yeah, that guy was a real big fan of sodium chloride. Yeah.
He assaulted you.
And then the other thing was we only found this out after we posted the video with our review saying, also we had no idea really how to do a chip review. Like when you say the best chips in the world, this is probably something we could have asked you before we went, but like asking you now that we've been and judged them.
Yeah.
What's the criteria that you would have done? Yeah.
No, I think you actually nailed it pretty good. Like you want crispiness, but you don't want it like, it's like you don't want it crunchy, do you? You want a bit of softness in the middle.
Fluff on the inside.
And salt has to be not just plain table salt.
Oh.
Yeah, it has to be like a chicken salt variety or a little for mine anyway. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And
what was
then
our other one? Temperature.
Temperature.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. You don't want to burn your mouth trying to eat a chip, do you?
You don't want it cold though. You don't want to reheat the fuckers, do you?
Well, we brought them back to the studio 6 hours later for Dave and he tried them cold. We did say they're like, let's see how good they are if they still taste good when they're cold.
Better with age.
Better with age. We thought that was sort of
like fine wine.
Yeah,
Jinx.
exactly. Is there anything I've missed there, Skin?
I don't believe so. No, they were quite good chips. Oh no, there was one other thing actually. Also in the comments, everyone said, "No, you've completely cooked it. If you went out there and you didn't taste the special dipping sauce, I was going
to ask you about the sauce. Did you go with the sauce?
We went no sauce because we were tasting the chips, right?
Yeah, it wasn't the best sauce.
If I poured sauce away.
But see, I think if you're judging a chip though, you judge the chip, and then if you want to add your sauces, like that's extra. And anyway, if anyone's putting tomato sauce with this quality of chip, you need your head red as well.
And that's the same as your stance on the meat pies.
Yeah. Well, just more like, go like a special different sauce or a gravy or something like just a bit of character.
I think they've got one. That was based on the comments. They had this special dipping sauce. So
nice.
But everyone might be worth correct.
Everyone said it after the video and then like acted like we were the idiots because we didn't know that it was the best sauce ever. So
maybe it's the manager's fault. He should have like maybe told you maybe. I don't know.
Well, no, he could have sold us on. I mean, we took a long time to make decisions about what we're getting.
Oh, that's surprising. That's fucking staggering.
Skid also gave away with just like a full plastic container of peas. I wish I was joking.
Yeah, okay.
He was like, I might get some chips and a couple of sides. I was like, chips are a side.
Yeah. But of all the like peas, I mean, I guess you can't get chicken nuggets. I guess
they serve chicken. Is there?
It's fucking Super Rooster. They're not going to serve fucking fish, are they?
I get it. That's fine. I'm not saying they should, but I'm saying I wasn't going to buy their chicken because I don't like eating chicken. So, but I was hungry, so I wanted to buy other things. So I got corn and potatoes and peas.
It was the biggest chip I've ever seen. Those potatoes,
but their roasted potatoes fucking not bad.
Really?
best potato in the world.
It could be the best roasted potato in the world. I don't know. Yeah.
So what we have decided is that basically I think there's a massive appetite out there for the chips, obviously, but and also for us to do more reviews of no, I don't know necessarily chips. I think chips is a good thing. We need to find because a few people disagree with you, Gode. Not many. A lot supported Super Rooster Toowoomba. But there are a few that said they probably need to try these ones and these ones. And I think we should start with maybe ones that we can drive to before we start flying.
Yeah, we're not going to Darwin just yet.
Someone was like, when you're next in Adelaide, check out this shop. I was like, oh, yep. I would just do that on the way to work tomorrow.
What are you guys doing Tuesday?
Over in America, I think there actually is a restaurant that has a Michelin star for their chips too.
That's good.
I mean, I don't know when our next trip to America is, but we should probably keep that in mind as well.
Do any of those international, how would you say, what are they called? The sort of airplane travel things? Planes, but like more so the airlines.
Oh, yeah, the wonderful people.
Oh, yeah. Do they ever offer any discount codes?
Oh, yeah, that's what you say. Yeah.
Just potentially some sort of like...
A little partnership maybe?
Get us over there.
Yeah.
I watched a bit of AFL over the weekend, which is Australian rules football if you're an international listener. It's actually quite a big game in the UK, I found out too, in London. They have a genuine AFL competition.
Oh.
Dave the Brit that knows jack shit wasn't telling me about it because he doesn't know about it.
Doesn't know whether he's Arthur or Martha today, that's for sure.
And also in New Zealand, they play Australian rules football. Quite interesting. Not the point of the story. Point of the story was it was a rough weekend for the poor old boundary umpires, which is one very specific type of umpire. I don't want to say anything too controversial, but potentially maybe not as important as the field umpire. Well, I mean,
That's a controversial thing to say.
Okay, being completely honest, at the time of watching these games, I would not think that it was the most difficult job out there as an umpire.
Mm-hmm.
So there are field umpires, which are obviously their role is to make all the decisions, right? As in like free kick, pushing the back, that sort of thing, holding the ball, off you go.
Yep.
The boundary umpires, their role, I assumed, well, to give you context, in the Div 2 reserves that we play in, we play without boundary umpires. So,
Are you joking?
No, yeah, genuine. It's like if the ball goes out of bounds, it's like throw it in yourself, boys. Not really. They just, I think it comes back in for a ball up. But it's
to be fair, that's fucking better anyway.
well, yeah, exactly. So sometimes and in the Sandful, which is the South Australian competition, they have like a last touch rule. So,
I love that too.
so it just makes the game move on quicker, etc. So I was sort of looking at like boundary umpiring as maybe a bit like
a dying art.
Yeah, dying art potentially. There has been some discussion about bringing the last touch rule into the AFL. I don't think they'll ever do it because traditional, etc. Anyway, my mind has since changed across the weekend. But let me start with the decisions, the big talking points, the decisions that they got wrong. I'm not sure if you guys saw the Jack Higgins goal, St Kilda versus, who was it? I reckon Collingwood, in fact, on the Friday night. I've got some audio of it here, and this is Brian Taylor, BT, commentating.
Almost gloved it as well. Moore knocks it to Higgins. It was out of bounds, I reckon. Gee, I thought it was out of bounds. Long kick is a goal. I thought he was out. Umpire said play on it to goal.
Do you reckon BT thought it was in or out?
Do you remember? I wish I had the sound grab. I'm pretty sure we've played it before, but there's another one
He's done the same, pretty much the same thing. Yeah.
Do you remember that one? But he went
That
even
was out of
harder.
bounds.
That was out of bounds. It's pretty much where he became the most well known. I think was for that. So again, he was pretty confident that the Jack Higgins goal was out of bounds. He kicked an absolute worldie. Like it was unbelievable.
great
It was a
nudge.
Crazy kick.
Unbelievable goal. Particularly, like I think Rob on Twitter actually summarised it quite well because Channel 7 put up like, great goal, but was he out of bounds? And he wrote, he was on punt road, nearly got run over by the traffic. So that was how bad people thought that it was. Since then, the AFL has actually come out and made the controversial, I would say, stance to say that he got it right. So I'm not sure what camera angles they had. Not the same ones as ours, but that's fine. But Gode, I wanted to ask you first, because I feel like this relates to a stance you've got in cricket slightly. Should it matter?
Nah, play on. Who was they playing? Collingwood. Fuck them. For me, and this is what I think, the game's so fast and that happened so quick. It was like scooped up, went bang. Like, I'm happy for it.
Yeah.
It looked cool.
It's such a better.
Cool.
It's imagine that as a replay. I think there's no winning for the poor old boundary umpires because if they called that out, then he kicks that, then everyone's going, "Oh, that could have been the goal of the year."
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. Like,
Even I wonder if the same reaction would have happened if he kicked it behind.
definitely not. No.
Yeah, we wouldn't even be talking
We
about
would
it.
not be discussing it. That's for sure. Like, and it was clutch, and in the moment of like probably won them the game, which doesn't help. It was early in the first quarter. Again, probably easily forgotten.
Well, the AFL rule as well is different to like the NRL rule. Like the ball,
it's weird.
Yeah, the whole ball has to be out, but also for NRL, the ball has to touch the ground for it to be out as well.
Correct. Well, yeah, that's true actually.
You know what I mean? So like maybe the AFL can do something like that. Yeah.
Your body can be out.
The body, you can just be running outside of the thing as long as you're holding the ball.
Yeah.
It's bizarre.
The next night, there was also another controversial one, which was not as obvious. It was Kyle Langford playing for Essendon, took a mark that again looked out on the full. Then he played on and just ran in and kicked it. I'll go on to explain that a little bit further because as fate would have it, Mickus and I caught up for a beer on Saturday night. We went to somewhere in Burleigh, the local, I think.
Yeah, great spot.
I thought he was just saying we'll go to my local, but it's actually called the local.
Oh, that's on that main little.
Yeah,
That's
and it is fast becoming my local.
Yeah, it's a good spot. That is a fucking good pub.
Good. Anyway, as it turned out, we happened to just run in to AFL boundary umpires, genuinely like sitting at a table in that bar. Well, one of them
in their uniform.
Okay.
No, they were just doing throw-ins.
They're throwing schooner glasses.
no.
Wait, but how did you work it out if they're not in uniform?
Also a funny story. One of them liked We Got the Chocolates. He came up to me and Mickus and was like, boys, I just want to say, like, massive fan of the podcast. I just drove from Perth a couple of weeks back and I listened to like 16 hours worth of We Got the Chocolate podcast. And we were like, holy heck, like what a machine. So he started with that, which was all semi-really positive. And then he said, my girlfriend can't stand your voice. So when it was her turn to drive, we had to turn it off. And his girlfriend was sitting right over there. So just in the little thing. So I thought, well, I may as well just go and get some feedback.
No, he did.
So
Why are you so weird?
So I obviously walked up to her and said, like, hey, lovely to meet you. I've heard you hate my voice. Apologies. Can you work with me on getting it better? And she was very apologetic. Said, like, I don't hate it.
It was funny.
It's fine for the first like 2 hours, but just after that, it gets a little bit deep. I was like, that's pretty fair.
Add the voice.
There's nothing.
We knew, mate.
There's nothing happening in that scenario for 2 hours. I'll give you the hot tip.
Speak for yourself. Thanks for our wonderful sponsors.
So that was sort of, we got to the bottom of that. And then Mickus and I just got chatting to them. And he was like, it's actually my birthday. And these guys have all come. They've all arrived at the birthday. I'm rattled now.
Stop.
They've all arrived at the just to have some drinks and whatever. His name was Luke, great
Luke.
man.
Yeah.
He was just, and I was like, oh, what do you do for work? He's like, well, I'm a physio, but then I also do AFL umpiring. And I was like, oh, cool, yeah, I play a bit of Australian rules football. He was like, no, not your level. Like, I actually boundary umpire in the AFL, and I was like, well, like the Brisbane Lions and stuff. And he's like, yeah, in that.
The AFL.
The AFL.
I was like, it's been a rough week for the boundary umpires. Said that to him, and he was like, he's got like this group chat of like all of them. So kind of like getting feedback about each decision and stuff like that. And he's like, these guys are boundary umpires. He's a boundary umpire. He's a boundary umpire. And so like we learnt so much about. So I was like, so
the art of.
Yeah. So I was like, when you throw it in, you just throw it wherever. He's like, no, it needs to land 18 meters in from the boundary.
Yeah, right.
I was like, I would not have known that.
No.
So they go to training on Tuesday night. We're invited actually, if you guys want to go.
Hell yeah.
Where is it?
It's at Sheldon College. Sheldon College. They just go and in Brisbane, they're just in there and throw them in. And they were also saying that like, basically what you were talking about, like there's these weird rules, like the Kyle Langford one where he marked the ball, probably out on the full, you should be able to get it. But because he played on off of his line outside of the field of play, that should have been a throw in straight away. Yeah. And like, it's just like that stuff happens so quickly that you have to be able, and there's 4 umpires that run the entire 150 meters of the field and they've got to keep the ball in between them. So like 2 run on this boundary line, the ball has to stay in between them. 2 run on that boundary line, the ball stays in between them. So in theory, like that Jack Higgins goal, they were like, probably would have had 3 sets of eyes on it. Someone maybe should have picked it up. So they were kind of like.
And so this was post both of those things had already happened.
Yeah, both happened.
And they were saying, like their group chats going, like they agreed they were probably not the greatest decisions.
Yeah, but then I don't want to get them in trouble. They were like, the AFL sort of came out and said, I think they got that one right. And they were a bit like, I'm not so sure about that.
That's a pleasant surprise.
Exactly, yeah.
Thanks, boys.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for the support. But like neither of those two were the umpire in question.
Gotcha.
But one bloke had like flown up from doing the Fremantle game in Melbourne.
Like the
Just
hour
flown
before.
Straight back to the Gold
Straight to the
Coast.
pub.
Yeah.
Is that on him? So there was a lot happening. I learned a lot about boundary umpiring, and I'm pretty sure it's far harder than what I thought.
Yeah.
Also,
Of course
Luke,
it is.
Luke, no. Luke is like a genuine athlete. He ran a 14:02 5K.
No.
Yeah. Like
Wait.
he's
Apparently
isn't he
he's-
number 1 in the steeplechase
He's like
in Australia?
No, I think he was 2nd or 3rd in steeplechase in Australia. Like genuine athlete, and we're just going. I mean, it couldn't be that hard. He's just got to
That
watch
man
the
Mickus was
ball.
like, we've never even seen a steeple, let alone chase one. That's our pilot fun of the week. I'm going to designate it to myself. Can you guys help? It's like,
I'm pointing at you. We're getting fucking donuts out of these 2 again.
it just wasn't that hard, but it could be pilot.com.au. But anyway, in amongst that, well done to the boundary umpires, wonderful people. And Luke, congratulations on the running, physio and boundary career.
He said he'll pace me
he's
for a
busy
sub
man.
20.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can you explain what
Problem
that
is you got
means?
to keep up with him.
Yeah, well, he said, I'll run 5K in 20 minutes
Yeah.
and you just stay behind me and don't stop.
Yeah.
So obviously I've got to train for that.
Yes,
But
right.
anyway,
Okay.
so that was one of my goals for the year. So anyway,
Yeah.
Well, he broke it down. He's made it easy for you. You just have
Yeah.
to attend.
Yeah.
And throw the little 18 metres.
What you should do is just attach a little rope to him.
it's just dragging him just on the ground.
The last kilometre, you're like on the ground.
Okay, I do want to move on from this, but also one story about a good friend Mickus that he's deck chairing from that same night, right?
Oh, yeah.
So we found a table, which was outstanding because we were doing some laps for a while trying to look for a table.
Steeplechase.
It's got a reserve sign on it. Mickus was like, oh, that's weird. It's like there's a reserve for 9:30. Like, who would be eating dinner at 9:30? And I was like, yeah, that is strange. Like, didn't think much of it. Anyway, a couple of hours later, the bloke comes back. It's about 9:15. He's like, boys, I'm just gonna I'm gonna clear this table when the footy finishes, so you'll just have to make way, sort of thing. And we were like, yeah, no, fair enough, no worries. And he was like, yeah, just the DJ's setting up over there, right? Bearing in mind that the sticker says reserved for DJ. So I've sort of like put two and two together and go like, oh, it's not actually a reserve. It's not actually a reserve ticker. It's just the DJ is starting at
that's his
9:30.
area.
So they're just moving the table. Mickus, the blokes come back again and said like, all right, boys, yeah, just 5 minutes. I'm going to move it. And Mickus is like, oh, mate, this poor guy named DJ, he doesn't even realise that he's reserved. His reserved table.
I'm genuinely going, I feel sorry for DJ. And then Leigh just looks at me, takes me about 10 seconds, and I've just gone, oh yeah, that's one of those moments. I just shouldn't talk.
Wait, you said that to the bloke that worked?
No. He said it to me. But I was just looking at him like, you're taking the piss, obviously. Like, you know those ones where you sort of look at people and you're like,
Is
there's
that
a funny joke. Like, if you're joking, this is quite funny. And he's literally just like, man, poor DJ. Like, is anyone going to tell him that he's
Dave Johnson, poor bugger. And guys, we've got a special guest here today. The lovely Eloise, Skin's fiance, is joined us at the table. Welcome again.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. Good to be back.
Yes. I wish you were here under better circumstances.
Me too, mate. Me too.
So a little context. Skin, a couple of weeks ago, you had what we call a good old-fashioned mare. Lethal, you got the audio for me there, buddy?
I do.
This was probably my worst performance ever, I think. I literally just forgot her birthday.
I love that we've given no other context. Dave, just cut it off right there. That's all you get.
Yeah.
Perfect. The only context you need.
Yeah, so we thought we'd bring Eloise here to maybe explain her side of the story, and let's see exactly how much backpedaling our good friend Mitchell can do over there as well.
I just like to try and help Skin out as much as possible. Whereas I'm looking for some defense for it because I think it's fair to say Gode was particularly flabbergasted. I was sort of like, you know, in that awkward phase where it's like, oh, he's my brother, I should defend him, but also it's hard to defend like that sort
There's
of
no
thing.
defense.
Yeah, but just if there was a defense, can you just clarify for the jury, was this the first birthday you've ever had?
No.
Okay, right.
This is shocking.
Oh, I got no other ideas then.
I'm not sure where that leaves you, Skin, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, I've had a few years to practice.
10 to be exact.
You should be getting better with practice, I would think, and I'm somehow getting worse. So that's
Literally
good.
worse.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. So, Wes, from your you're someone that quite likes birthday
Birthdays,
celebrations.
Christmas. I'd even pop Easter in there. I love any event to
There you
celebrate.
go, Skin. That's something maybe you can mark on your
That's
calendar.
true. Yeah.
That'd be good.
I can make up for it this
May the
weekend.
21st, we can celebrate.
So, are you able to just take us through it from your perspective, do you think, Wes, of just
Yeah,
how that,
I could do that.
morning went for you? Because we've heard Skin's sequence of events and you've probably listened to it, I think.
Yeah.
Was it accurate?
No, what happened was, let me explain.
Oh, no.
So I'm pretty sure we spoke about my birthday the day before. So I'm just a little bit confused. Anyway, so woke up on, it was a Wednesday, I think, Wednesday morning. And Mitch was like, morning. And I was like,
And if you are listening to the podcast only rather than watching on YouTube, Eloise has just made a face that is quite shocked.
yeah, literally
Yeah.
nothing. And I was like, okay, maybe I'll just give him another chance. I'll go start getting ready to work. And he's like, what do you got on today? I was like, is this guy joking? And I was like, okay, maybe I'll give him one more chance. I'm going to go downstairs. I'll do my makeup and I'll come back up. So I did my makeup, came back up and he's like, what's wrong? Like, is something wrong? Like, why are you not saying much? And I was like, I got to the point where I said, you forgot my birthday.
At first, did you think it was like some sort of sick prank or something?
No.
No, because he's not really into
No.
his pranks particularly.
It's literally gotten worse every year. I think the last 2 years before that, which I think you've spoken on the podcast about with Yana,
Yeah.
the birthday's presents been bought on the birthday, he'll be like, "Oh, what do you want? Here's my card."
Oh no!
Yeah,
What?
I've
I
done
swear,
that.
in your younger years, you were quite romantic. Weren't
He
you?
was very romantic.
I was. Yeah.
What's changed, Mitchell?
Wonderful question.
Bearing in mind that you guys do have like a reasonably exciting event coming up, like soon.
Yeah. Well, that's just
might get
obviously
fun.
been occupying so much of my brain that I didn't
Your mental
have.
capacity is full, mate. Is that
exactly.
what you're saying?
There's only so much I can handle, and planning a wedding is a big job. Which
Oh, for you, is it?
What the fuck have you done?
Which I've been doing heaps of. I've done obviously the.
I would just stop talking.
Okay, sorry.
I think that's a smart idea for you.
Okay.
Genuinely, Weez, is it a concern for you? Like sometimes I think people when it comes to weddings, I've seen on like movies and stuff, never done it myself, obviously, but they've seen in movies and stuff, the worry about like cold feet and stuff. For you, I don't think that's a legitimate worry, but a genuine concern is that he might just forget to rock up.
Yeah, that is a concern. He might be like, "Oh, might go play cricket."
Oh,
Yeah,
I've got my
I'm a
last
little
man
bit
stand
nervous.
semi-final over.
What's wrong? You seem so angry. You forgot our wedding.
I was at the Formula One again.
Yeah, not great.
So, Skid, you had a defence. Apparently, you've got something that you reckon.
Tiny defense. I'm well aware how shit it is, and I apologise profusely immediately. So I'm not really trying to defend myself that much, but I will just say on the present front at least, because I'm pretty shit at presents, and I'd sort of just ask Eloise what she wants and then go and get her that, right?
This is
in
not
the
a
weeks
defense.
leading up to it. I was like, okay, I obviously know your birthday's coming up. Like I'm aware of the date. I don't just not know it, but
It's because it changes every year.
Yeah.
It's a leap year this year.
So I'm asking her what she'd like for her birthday. She tells me about this perfume, I think it was.
No.
Nope. That's good.
So
Skin,
good
this
start.
defence
Good
is going
start.
about as well as the Rabbitohs in the weekend.
Okay.
Skid, I'm not sure how to tell you this, but you've got the defence of Chris Martin.
Oh no, mate, you've been bold. First ball again.
It's a really funny joke for any cricket fans out there.
Okay, wait. What was it that you wanted in the first place?
Earrings.
Okay, so
So similar.
Yeah, I know. I mean, they're both.
So she wanted these earrings which she was going to wear on the wedding day, and that would be the perfect birthday present. And then, like a couple of days before her birthday, just says, "I bought myself those earrings."
No. Hang on. Let me set that context more because you've missed out some key details. It was like Saturday night. I think you were doing something on the Sunday, so you weren't going to be able to get them. And I was like, "Oh, I saw them at the shop," and I was like, "I'll just get him and just tell him not to worry about it. I've already got my present." I still don't think that's a justified excuse to forget my birthday.
No, I agree. I don't disagree.
But the good news is you got her a present.
Well, yeah.
And it
Despite
was a
forgetting
great
her
present,
birthday.
I'll be honest.
Yeah,
You'd be the
that's true.
first person ever to forget someone's birthday and get them a present on the same day.
I've never seen you move that fast in my entire life.
Yeah, I did work hard at lunch, at the old lunch break that day, I'll be honest.
You skipped down on Guzman's for a day.
Can I take my lunch break? I've been gone for 3 hours.
Bean burrito as well, thanks.
Yeah, so I ended up coming together with something. But yeah, no, I agree. That's not a great defense. But I just would argue, had I had a set of earrings on my bedside table, it probably would have been harder to forget
But
what
do
they
you
were
think
for.
he actually would have got them?
Yeah, I do all my best work under pressure. I was leaving it to the last minute, and then I was obviously going to find a way to make it happen.
But the only way you could have got them was delivery and they wouldn't have arrived.
Semantics, Weez. So you just,
Okay.
where there's a
He
will,
is,
where
he
there's
is
a
an
will, there's a
Australia
way.
Post most days now. So.
Very true.
They are
Maybe
wonderful people.
VIP.
Well, you got plenty of support in the YouTube comments on our channel, actually, Skin. From Timmy, seriously, Skin, your wife's birthday. Well, poor Eloise.
Yeah, well, see,
Oh, this is good.
Oh,
fiance's. Obviously, if you want that sort of treatment, you've got to wait till you've got a ring on it.
You should have put a ring on Skin.
are you
I
joking?
bet he was trying to drop hints for those 9 years, Weez.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't me.
And Weez, if he were, I mean, when no one's trying to play the blame game here, but
no.
if he was to try and play the blame game, is there anything, do you think, on your resume that you've forgotten that he can reference as maybe a point of like, well, I mean, there was that time you forgot my lunch.
No, I remember everything. So no, nothing. I don't think.
Mad luck, Skin. I really tried for you.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
He's really trying to bat for you.
I didn't try for you at all, mate.
Yeah.
Gode, you can't relate?
I understand that.
What do you mean?
You can't relate. You've never forgot your wife's birthday.
No. I've got 2 kids and they remember as well. So one of them's 2.
Oh, Mitchell.
She still runs in the room pretty excited. Yeah.
Thanks very much for your time, Eloise. It's been most helpful, mainly for me and Gode.
Yeah, we've had a great day.
Anytime.
Let's finish with the game, and the game is famous first names. Now, we've played this once. We didn't have a jingle because we don't like to get too far ahead of ourselves. We played it once. Gode, I think usually you're the one that we try to impress with games. You're very good at them, and also if you don't like them, they get written off quite quickly.
Well, Google Feud's been here since episode fucking 60 and it's still there somehow, even though it fucking sucks.
Okay. That'd be awkward if we ever do that again.
Radio. Exception of that one, I guess.
But this one's good, you think? Famous first names.
I like this one.
Okay, good. In which case, I have got a jingle for you.
Nice.
Think of someone famous, write it down and then just tell me. Famous first name frenzy.
All right, famous first names. The way the game works is that I will throw out first names. You do need to be, that's Gode, Skin, and Mickus. You need to write down the most famous person that you can think of that fits that first name. However, you can't have the same name as someone else when all of you reveal your answers on the whiteboard there. If multiple contestants land on the same name, you both ruled out. The point will probably by default go to the other person.
Makes sense.
Right. Otherwise, if you've all got different names, I choose the most famous one. I'm the only judge. It's just me.
Just based off.
Just based off a general vibe that I've got of my personal preferences and what I've thought about recently.
Wonderful.
It's a very fair game.
Oh, yeah.
Your first name is Robert.
Oh, your mother's brother, obviously.
Nice.
Write that down, Skin. You always say that. Robert's your mother's brother. That's an expression, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bob's your uncle.
Bob's your uncle. Robert's your mother's brother.
Yeah.
Like, so Robert, could it be the person's name probably is Robert, but they're not known necessarily by Robert?
Are you thinking of Bob Marley?
No, like a Rob or like this. I mean, not specifically for this one.
I'll take abbreviations.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm going to have to get something from your Skin.
Yeah, I've got fucking nothing.
I don't know who that is. So
That's concerning.
Yeah.
I mean, it's obviously Robbie Williams.
I'm fine with that. Whoa, you're revealing already. Whoa, I was going to do it. Okay. Mickus has got Robbie Williams, as you've heard.
Or Robert.
Now, Gode has Robert
DiCastella.
Yes.
He won Commonwealth Games gold as a marathon runner.
Yes.
So you don't know who that is. You're doing 50 marathons and you don't know who Deke is.
Well, it's a real person.
Well, that's good. I think I'm in first.
67 years old. World champion marathon runner, Robert DiCastella. Skin, have you revealed anything here?
I haven't, no.
So you've got 0.
No, I've got something. I'm just waiting to reveal until you stop Googling that stuff.
Okay, well, I've got DiCastella
around here.
Okay, so I've stolen Mickus's theory that I really appreciated that helping hand, Mickus, and I've gone Robert old Bob Cutter.
Shoot the bats, Bob.
Bob Cutter.
Very, very well.
Okay, can I tell you some of the names that you could have had? I'm actually going to give Mickus the point with Robbie Williams.
Oh, yeah.
His fucking name.
Yeah. Is it his name? Well, his first name would have to have been Robert.
Well, Ricky's real name's not Richard, is it?
Ricky
Ponting.
Oh, yeah, true.
Wouldn't have thought that it was.
That's on it. But no, we should check the Robert thing.
Yeah.
No, it is. I already looked it up.
It's definitely Robert. Have you looked it up?
No,
he made that up.
Well, I actually looked up Bob Catter. That is Robert.
Also,
Definitely-
you could have had
definitely
Robert De Niro, Robert Irwin,
course.
which is Bob Irwin, Robert Downey Jr. or Robert Pattinson would have all fit as well. So well
we
done. You're all on fire.
No, I was going to
Great
do
start.
Robert Downey Jr., but then I was like, someone's going to do that. So then I,
okay.
Oh, smart. And by smart, I mean no one did it, so not
Yeah.
really that smart.
Well, I mean,
But he still got the points. So
Okay, Robbie Williams has been all cleared by Dave the Brit, the no jack shit.
yeah.
So well done. Mickus, point to you, and I should give you a little correcting, particularly
There
when
we
it's
go
Yep.
Yep.
There we go. Nice. All right. Can we move on to Nicole, please? Reveal. Thank you very much, Mickus. Thank you. Well done. All names that I had on here. Skin, can I see yours, please? All right. We've got
You simpletons over there.
2 Nicole Kidmans and a Nicole Ritchie from Gode.
they were the two names I was tossing up between, so either way I was cooked.
Okay. Gode has got the point. Now, could I trouble you that you also could have had a Nicole Scherzinger, Pussycat Dolls?
And great burger as well.
Sorry.
A zinger
burger.
Oh, okay.
Not the shirt part. No.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Well done. I didn't have many other Nicole examples.
Nice.
Nicole outside.
Nikki Webster's probably Nicole.
Oh, that's good.
Nikki Webster would
Yeah.
have been good. Strawberry kisses, Mickus. All right. Here you go. On to Paul, please.
I've got a bit of cursive for you this time, mate.
Okay. All right. Reveal. Very nice. Very nice. 2 goodies. Skin, we're waiting on you.
Currently empty-handed.
Well,
that's good.
Do you want to put something in the hands?
And write a name down as well.
Skin, you're timed
Can't-
out.
yeah, I can't think of a
timed
single
out.
Paul.
All right.
This is
Reveal.
good.
Skin's gone
I'm
Paul,
proper deck chair.
which is good. I'm assuming, Skin, that's Paul from the Bible. So you're in the running.
yeah.
His time of year coming up, isn't it?
Paul Rudd from Mickus, Paul Gallen from Gode.
Nice.
I do have to give it to Paul Rudd on this occasion. I would think.
you.
Mickus, you're out to 2, Gode 1, Skin yet to trouble. I
love
think
that
we've
phrase.
got time for one.
I'm barely had to trouble the
What- how
whiteboard,
many
let alone the
got? 5?
scoreboard.
Well, I have 5 prepared. How much time? We used a
do
lot of
5.
time though trying to just work out how the game works. But we'll do 5. Jennifer, I'm looking for. And you can shorten it to Jenny or not Genesis, Skin. I know that's been something.
Is there any Judases coming up?
No, Skin's trying to work
lost my
strictly
train
in
of thought.
biblical names.
Oh, which one do we go for?
Give me a reveal, someone. Well done.
Gone with friend of the show.
Oh, well, now you've given that away.
Oh, I mean, hardly.
Okay, nice, Gode. Locked in. Skid's gone with a late change here, which is interesting, and gone to... Oh, well done.
wow.
Jeez, that's a hard decision. All 3. Jennifer Love Hewitt from Mickus, Jennifer Lawrence from Skin, and Jennifer Aniston from Gode. Okay, that is
That
a
is
tough
tough.
decision. Now, for the sake of the game, Skin, very well done with Jennifer Lawrence. Jennifer Lawrence, I feel. Jennifer Aniston maybe had it, but just more current Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, obviously the biggest TV show ever. But anyway, don't worry about
Yeah, but apart from that, but then you got to remember Hunger Games.
it. Yeah.
Oh, that is true.
Speaking of which,
Ghost Whisperers. Oh,
So, Skin, you're on 1. This will be the decider then. Mickus on 2, you 2 on 1. If either of you get it
Bono's
right,
here, is he?
then we're... If either of you 2 get this... Bono's the lead singer of U2. Right, okay.
I just did not hear what he said.
no,
It's a fucking great joke and it didn't get reciprocated.
Mate, everyone else laughed.
Yeah, but it's only you that it counts from. All right. Final one is Jack. Also, I don't know what happens if either Skin or Gode gets this. We're tying again. I definitely don't have a tiebreaker. And this game's gone for long enough as it is. So let's just go with Jack.
Jack Wildermuth.
Yeah. I've got 2 to Mickus. I've got 1 to Skin, 1 to Gode. And this game is what they call coming down to the wire. It's so weird that you and I both had the same one. Well done. Nice. And there's one other that I thought was better.
That is fucking ridiculous.
I'll take
Vic,
it.
I've got Gode, let's start with yours. It's the most normal. Jack Nicholson.
Oh, nice. That makes sense.
Skinner's gone
I'll
with
take shit.
Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan.
Which I'm not willing to accept. And Mickus has gone with Jack in the Beanstalk, which I am willing to accept. And I think on this occasion, Jack in the Beanstalk, a lot of copies sold. Therefore, Mickus, well done. You get the chocolates in the game this
that's
week.
incredible.
Come on.
Good. Jack Nicholson, very stiff to miss out, unfortunately.
I heard he was.
Okay, and I've got a tweet as well. So, news article posted on Twitter: John Cena surprises 7-year-old boy with cancer on his birthday. Someone replies, "What a terrible gift."
It isn't great, though.
I actually saw that. Like I saw that exact tweet. Like it scrolled past. Like, nah, I can't say that.
Yeah, see, I wish I had that filter.
Yeah,
I don't mind that skid.
Go anymore.
Nah.
Sorry.
Oh, I mean, like, yeah.
you can. With a
good
better
tweet,
attitude,
you
you can.
could,
Yeah.
It's a great tweet. Skid, have you got a piece of homework? Because rightio, that is another episode of the We Got the Chocolates podcast complete. We welcome you to be part of the Chocky crew by probably, I don't know, doing one piece of homework that Skin's going to set for you.
Yeah, sure. I feel like we're due to leave a rating and review, obviously.
Yeah.
we
Yes.
haven't done that in a while.
No.
We'll read them out sometimes, and obviously they help us go up the charts, preferably if they're 5 stars.
Yes.
Yeah,
5 stars helps a lot.
That's up to you.
One piece of homework, Chip's recommendation, but also the second piece of homework,
Rating and review.
Well done. Made that crystal clear. Remember that if you're out there having a laugh with your mates this week, then you absolutely are getting the chocolates. We love having you here, and we'll speak to you again this time next week. And as always, good luck in the future. And that's Stumps. Hey, Gode, what's your who's that? I think you know a lot about Formula One. Who's the brand of car that Lewis Hamilton drives for?
Ferrari?
No.
Did you want someone else to answer that?
Mercedes.
It is Mercedes. Yes, Mercedes. Nuts need to go in your mouth.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.